rifles it all the way around to the near side. Karch Bachman on it for Miami. Fires this one up to the middle. Derek Sandberg takes it back for Duluth. Now Nick Sweeney. Far side, trying to feed it down low. Play there by Gordy Green. He gets it off the Miami bench. Grinning down the right side with it. Bachman in the slot. He fired it wide. Bachman was taken up there. Couldn't get a pass to him. And Miami able to control now on their own end. Gordy Green back for Derek Daschke. Daschke feeds it near side. Karch Bachman. Nice spin move there to protect the puck. And then gets it up to Gruden, who fires it in left side. Shepard. It's gonna be really sad to leave here because just the memories I've made and the people I met and just all the things that I've been able to do I'm so thankful for, and the opportunities I've had at Talawanda have been second to none. It's gonna be hard to walk away from, but there's better opportunity beyond the walls of THS, and to me it's time that I took advantage of that and started to take on a new challenge. I think for me, when I really realized this was something I could do, was the bomb threat report I made in my sophomore year.
Yesterday, our school community experienced its third bomb threat this year.
That time, the administration didn't want to do an assembly. They asked me to make a report about it that the students watched, and to me, that was when I realized that I was valued for what I did at Talawanda, and it kind of made me realize how much this possible career can reach so many people. I've wanted to be a broadcaster ever since I was really little. And my brother and I would play baseball outside in the yard when we were really little, and I would announce him like hitting the ball and catching the ball and stuff like that. And so it's always been something I wanted to do. There's a lot of people that support me inside and outside of Talawanda. Like my grandparents watch me do my show every day in Vermont, and my grandpa in Cincinnati watches me every day too. I've shadowed people at NHL games. I've shadowed people at college hockey games. I've traveled to shadow people at different games that work for regional sports networks and national networks, and to me that's really important, is having all those connections, and I'm really lucky to know a lot of people. Probably my favorite sport to broadcast is hockey, just because I've grown up around it, and it's the reason why I live in this town. And I think just the pace of it is so fun, and it's on ice. I played it, and it's just kind of where my family knows the most people in sports, and hockey to me it's kind of just like my lifestyle. I watch an NHL game every night just because that to me is where I want to go. To me, it's listening to the people that I love to watch and the people I look up to in broadcasting.
Good evening. Welcome to Hockey Night in Canada with Nick Kelly and Elliot.
One day you'll hopefully see me broadcasting the big hockey game. That's really where I want to go, and I'll, forever, Talawanda's gonna always be a part of me, and I think just for me, that's kind of where it all started. So I'm really excited about the future and what it holds, but it is sad to say goodbye to this place, but I am excited for what's gonna come. I'm Patrick Geshin, and this is my final broadcast on Brave TV.
Good morning, Talawanda. Today is Monday, May 13th, 2019.
A few announcements from the front office. Seniors, you must turn in your Chromebook before graduation. You can hand it in this week to the Media Center or today in the pack. You must return your Chromebook by today. Senior exam schedule is Wednesday the 15th, 1st, 5th, 7th, Thursday the 16th, 2nd, 4th, Friday the 17th, 3rd, and 6th period. Underclassmen, if you have a driver's license and want a parking spot next year, please see Mrs. Stivers in the front office. To get a spot, you must pay all your school fees, fill out a form, show your license and registration, and pay $50.
Any girl interested in playing tennis next fall, there will be a brief meeting in room 310 right after school Tuesday, May 14th. See Mr. Thomas with any questions.
Seniors, a few things to know for graduation. All student fees must be paid by May 22nd. If fees aren't paid, students can't walk in graduation or receive a diploma. May 23rd, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Graduation rehearsal at Millett Hall. If you do not attend rehearsal in its entirety, you will not be permitted to participate in commencement.
May 23rd, 7 p.m. is graduation. Doors open to the public at 5:30. Graduates should arrive no later than 6 and report directly to the East Concourse.
Attention Talawanda hockey players, there will be an informational meeting next Thursday after school in room 124, Coach Tincher's room. All players that are interested in playing for Talawanda next year must attend this meeting. We will be discussing the summer schedule in the 2019 through 2020 season.
The Environment and Natural Science Club will meet on Monday at 2:45 in Mrs. Ruther's room. All are welcome.
All students taking English 3 honors with Miss Webb next year, you must come to room 318 for tutorial either Tuesday, May 14th or Thursday, May 16th. Miss Webb will tell you all you need to know for your summer reading assignment. No pass will be necessary. An email will notify teachers after you attend the session.
The list of seniors who have been invited to our senior awards night is now posted outside of the guidance office. Some of these awards are presented by outside presenters, so if you are unable to attend, please let Miss Roy know. And now to seniors goodbye.
I would like to thank Miss Henley, Mr. Steffen, and Rhonda and Lynn because they have just been awesome.
I would like to thank Miss Roberts for being my second mom.
Well, I'd like to thank Mr. Newberry. He makes all my math classes fun, and he's a genuinely good guy.
I would like to thank Miss Roberts for being a great teacher and always being there for me.
I'd like to thank Mrs. Gregory for all of the support over the last 4 years and for being my school mom.
I want to say thank you to Mr. Phelps because I know he's not my English teacher anymore, but when he was my English teacher, he put up with a lot, including me rambling through a lot of my essays and some pretty bad rough drafts. So thank you, Mr. Phelps, for all that you've done for me.
All right. So, I'd like to thank Ms. Henley for just dealing with my attitude all year, being there for me. You know, really helped me out all year. Got my grade up. Great person, Ms. Henley. Thank you.
Do the funny one first. All right. I'd like to thank every teacher in this school for doing the job that no one else really wants to do. Okay, I want to thank you, Mr. Z, for showing me that I have a passion and a talent for IT. So thank you.
All right, I'd like to thank Mr. Phelps for always being caring and showing.
Are you really? Love that. Wait, stay. Okay, I want to thank Mr. Colwine. He's helped me so much throughout this year and has taught me way more than just pre-calc. I definitely owe him a ton, and he's made my senior year the best.
I want to say thank you to Miss McCartney for being the sweetest teacher ever and a great math teacher. Wouldn't have passed math without her.
Last night in the NBA playoffs, the Toronto Raptors beating the Philadelphia 76ers. Kawhi Leonard, that last-second shot, it bounced 4 times on the rim. Toronto takes Game 7 to go to the Eastern Conference Final. Portland over Denver. They're going to the Western Conference Final to take on Golden State. And in the Stanley Cup playoffs yesterday, the Boston Bruins beating the Carolina Hurricanes by a score of 6-2. They take a 2-0 lead with that series shifting to Raleigh. In Talawanda sports, Mason Hansford had the game-winning solo home run in Hamilton on Friday night. The Brave beating the Big Blue 3-2 in their final regular season game on Friday in Hamilton. They'll play Tuesday against Lebanon on the road in Lebanon for their playoff game. Again, that's Tuesday night. The JV Blue baseball team are SWAC freshman champions. They beat Harrison 10-3 and Little Miami 3-1. Parker Geshin, Blake Puckett, Evan Kennel all had great pitching in that tournament for Talawanda. They finished off with a 15-7 overall record. The JV Blue team. A tournament game against LaSalle today will be at home for the lacrosse team. 7 o'clock, it's their senior night as well. They'll do the senior night stuff afterwards. The game will be played. It's the playoff game, the first round. And Grady Holmes tells me it's a Patty G fan club shirt out at the lacrosse game tonight. If you don't have one of those, sadly, you'll just wear white. But a Patty G fan club shirt out for the lacrosse game tonight. It's a playoff game at home, 7 o'clock Eastern. So finally today, I'll say a note to all of you before I sign off for the last time. I have to thank too many people today, but I have one special one before I go. Andy Zimmerman has been the best teacher anyone can ask for. Energetic, smart, hilarious, and creative. He gave me the opportunity to lead Brave TV, and I thank him for believing in and letting me take the reins of something I'm incredibly proud of. He is so generous for letting me anchor a daily segment on the news for 2 straight years, and the freedom and flexibility he has given me in helping Brave TV reach as far as it can has been incredible. I will always remember where I came from, and it all mostly happened in room 301 at Talawanda High School. Thank you, Z, for being the best. I think what all of these experiences at Talawanda have taught me are that pouring your heart and soul into something will bring huge rewards. Somehow I ended up as this year's homecoming king. I've been class president the past 2 school years, and this year you guys elected me as student body president. If there's something you believe in, go after it. The worst thing that can happen is somebody saying no. My advice to new high schoolers will be to get involved in as many things as possible and excel at them. There have been some days over the past 4 years where I would go to school, attend a club meeting right after, have sports practice for 2 hours, go home and take a shower, then come back to announce a game at night. There are going to be times like that, but they teach time management, the importance of focusing and taking it one thing at a time, and being valuable to a lot of people. If you can handle a schedule like that, you can handle anything life throws at you. Next year, I'll be attending Miami University to study journalism and sports management. I'm excited for the opportunity to continue building important relationships and memories with people I've known my entire life and to stay near my family and friends. I've been so lucky to have many sports experiences throughout my time at Miami, including Frozen Fours, CCHA tournaments, NCAA hockey regionals, and I feel it's important to continue building on these great memories with wonderful people who support everything I do. My last day at Talawanda is already very emotional. However, it's time to move on to bigger and better things where even greater opportunity awaits. This place will forever remind me of the potential we have in the world to build our own legacy. I've been able to do that here, and it has been unreal. The memories I've made, the people I met, and the things given to me over the past 4 years have done wonders for my self-confidence and growth as both a broadcaster and person moving forward. Thanks for everything, Talawanda. Really appreciate it.